That damn dog started barking again. Quiet all morning. Turn on the camera. Row, 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 row. Neighbors have a little English bulldog. It's just constantly row, 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 all day long. All damn day long. Welcome to, good, I have the right microphone on. Bad habit of, the microphone I use isn't the default microphone for this for some reason. I don't know how to set it as the default microphone, so I keep accidentally forgetting to record on this microphone. But it looks like I got the right one this time. First Monday of every month, I want to do a general update vlog, and it's kind of exciting because getting two in a row now. When I did the January vlog, general update vlog, the previous one was the previous January. So yeah, last year was not very productive. Been pretty good at this year because of, well, at least in the general, not at least in the weekly weigh-ins, I'm doing good on that, and doing good on the daily blog. Link in description below. I do work later than I usually do today. I'm normally scheduled to work at 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock, but today I'm scheduled to work at 1 o'clock, so I get some extra time before work to get a video recorded. That is, if I ever get around to making the video. I actually woke up before my alarm clock today, which really rarely happens. It's still 7:45 when I woke up, but my alarms are set on my watch for 8 o'clock and on my phone for 9 o'clock, and I usually lay in bed until 10 o'clock when I have to start getting ready for work. But I have a pretty bad habit of sitting here binging on YouTube when I'm supposed to be working on other things, when I'm just sitting here staring at YouTube all day. And heck, it was 3 hours after I woke up before I even started working on this video. Hopefully get it at least recorded before work. I might have to edit it during a lunch break. Still have a full hour lunch break even though I'm working 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Normally that kind of a day would have a half an hour lunch, but I'm not going to complain about more time to work on my video. I've been actually did have breakfast today. I've been pretty good on getting the breakfast done every day. Just bacon and eggs and a bit of coffee. Had a whole pot of coffee today, so I might maybe I can go anyway. But, at least I'll have some good energy for this video, right? Last video I made a comment about leaving my debit card at home. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the last video about how I need to get my spending under control. Yeah, I did mention that my Quicken program that I use to track my spending decided to go to a subscription service instead of, you bought it for your computer and now you have it for your computer. But I did get my spreadsheets going and getting in a good habit of tracking the spending on the spreadsheets. I have a special connection to spreadsheets. I love the spreadsheets and putting in the thing and having the different spreadsheets things do their things. And I'm getting in a good habit of leaving debit card at home and mostly only buying groceries on Tuesdays, because you can write at my store, if you write a check on Tuesday, it'll finish processing on Thursday. So and Tuesdays are my day off, so it's a good time to get groceries sorted out, and Thursdays are my payday. That's why I plan it out like that. Sorry for the heater, it's going to turn on. It's still February. It's going to be pretty nice today, but it's still not quite that nice. I do have a freezer full of food, and it might be a little bit too full. I went kind of crazy for the last couple weeks buying chicken drumsticks and thighs, and that's in my daily blog. When I say baked chicken, that's what I bake for chicken every night for dinner, is 2 legs and 2 thighs for dinner. It's a pretty good recipe. It's a simple recipe. Just puts a couple 3 or 4 things of chicken in a pan and cover it in seasonings and bake it for a while. And it's really handy because you can bake it from frozen. I did also, like I mentioned last month, I also bought another couple things of pork butts and cut them up into steaks. But again, my freezer is a little bit over full. I'm kind of worried about overfilling my freezer. I do have a couple of leftover recipes, and that's the big point of what I'm trying to do, fill up my freezer full of other recipes. But financially and just volume wise, I don't know if I can create any more recipes for this couple weeks. I'm hoping to get a recipe video done for tomorrow because I already have that recorded and it did fit in my freezer, but I don't know when the next recipe video is going to be. And something else I'm really doing good on is my daily blog, link in description. Every day I'll stand on the scale and talk about what I ate and kind of complain about work, but I don't want it to be the whine about work blog, but sometimes that's what it is. It's just a daily blog of talk about what I do and what my thoughts for the day is, and a lot of thoughts is thought about work when I get home from work. At least my mom has told me that she is inspired by that daily blog to start getting on her back on her diet. She says that she's going to get her scales out, and because she just recently moved, but I don't know. A reminder that happiness is in a scale number on the scale, but not that I'm being preached. That sounds preachy, but she was the inspiration for me to get into the keto, so it's kind of cool that she's inspired by my blog, which was inspired by her introduction to me on the keto diet. I think I said that wrong. Said that clumsily anyway. And for the most part this year, I am sticking to the keto diet. Last month I only bought macaroni and cheese and pasta 3 or 4 times, I think. I tried counting it up, but I got more distracted in reading the daily blogs and actually looking at what I ate last month. The real struggle I'm struggling with is beer, because I am really glad that I am leaving my debit card at home, because when I go to work at the grocery store and I have my debit card with me, I'll more than likely pick up some beer. Sorry, I'm not pushed. There's been a couple times where I bought beer and I haven't posted on the daily blog because I don't want to tattle on myself, but that's not good because it's just a lie of omission. But that's kind of what it ended up being. I think that was the up for the last little bit, because when I do have my debit card, I'll be buying some of the no carb beer, or the Bud Light Next, not sponsored, or some hard seltzer that says it's low on carbs, but low in carbs is probably it's low on carbs, if you know what I mean. I'll justify it by saying, hey, that's the low carb beer, that's the low carb alcohol, or I'm just buying the cheap one today. It's just the cheap one today, but the cheap alcohol is still beer, and that seriously needs to stop. I can't do that anymore. And a scary thing that did happen last month was the Avast Antivirus software I had on my computer. I still have it. I think I need to uninstall it. I started getting mysterious charges from Avast all of a sudden. They have, part of their program was that you can have a software updater on your computer that makes sure that all your computer programs are up to date. And I suddenly got a $47 charge from Avast, and there was no indication that I was going to get a charge on that, or nothing saying that was a charge until a couple days later. Okay, here's your receipt. It's like, I did not plan or budget or expect that. And when I went, and I was actually kind of scared because $47 just jumped into my $47 fee just jumped onto my checking account. I don't have a lot of money to be playing with, and suddenly there's money charges on my account. I go to the bank. I did not plan that. I did not say that. That's not me. And they did get me a new debit card, and when I kind of calmed down when I saw that email saying, okay, you got charged for your updater, and it's like, I did not sign up for that. And there's a thing you can click on to try to request a refund, but when I go into the refund thing, it didn't show up on my subscriptions list or my purchases. There's no way to get. I'm pretty sure you could call them and raise a stink and get a refund eventually, or maybe not. I don't know, but whatever. I figured that was gone. Whatever, and I got a new debit card, and whatever. It's the $47 fee for another year, whatever. And then A couple days later, I got a notification on my computer saying, hey, your subscription to the updater has expired. Do you want to pay that for $47 because your debit card doesn't seem to be working anymore? No! You already charged me once for that. Why am I getting a notification again for another charge? And on the subscription page for Avast, all of the subscriptions are turned off. There's no updates, there's nothing. But you want to charge for another year for the thing that you just paid for a couple days ago? No. So yeah, that was kind of scary when charges kept popping up on my bank account, and I'm just so glad I have a new debit card. So anything attached to that old debit card is going to be not go through. Hopefully, I don't see any reason that they would or should, but at least. And I'm gonna say, if you signed up for Avast, don't be. And something else that I got taken care of last month that I should have taken care of a couple years ago was back in 2020. I bought a new car because the car I had before, I drove it for 3 or 4 years without getting the oil changed on it, which. Yeah, that was my bad. But I got a inheritance from Dad. Fuck cancer. Dad didn't help me buy that old car, but it's still kind of a emotional thing when Dad did help. He didn't help me buy it by give me any money for it, but he helped me buy it because he was there with me when I bought it, and he was there to help me with me when I was paying for it and all of that. And then when that car crapped out and I bought a new car, it was the exact same kind of car after that car. It was a Chrysler 300 was the old car. And when that car crapped out, the same dealership had another Chrysler 300 that was in the same color. And it's like, it was kind of a sign of a mulligan, you know? But that was 3 or 4 years ago when I bought that new car. And last month, the landlord told me that the homeowners association was kind of upset that there was abandoned cars and sitting in the parking lot. It took a couple weeks to get it gone because the first thing I did was when the landlord told me to get rid of it, I just Googled how to get rid of an old car, and there was a thing for donations for a children's charity to donate old cars. And when one of the things was sign the title, so I signed the title in the wrong spot. So when the tow truck came out to pick up the old car, they said, yeah, we can't take that, you signed it in the wrong spot. So when I kind of panicking sent a message in my family's messaging group, what do I do now? My sister told me just go to the tag place downtown, and they can fix it. And so they just attached a affidavit of correction to the title, and my other sister told me that there's a thing I can sign up for online to have someone pay me to come take the car, because the donation I picked the donation because, hey, it's helping kids and it can help with my taxes, but the taxes wouldn't help me because I don't do that kind of tax return. I think taxes are confusing and complicated, but that really wouldn't have helped me all that much. But there is another site where I can get it and get paid to have them take away my car. So another tow guy came out, and his truck was too big to fit in my building's parking lot. So a couple days later, I get a phone call saying that they can come out a couple days later, but I was at work. So a couple days later, I get a phone call that when I'm off of work, that they're going to be another couple of days before they can come out again. So another couple of days later, they did finally come get my old car, which I'm glad it's finally taken care of. But when I saw that old car sitting up on the tow truck, it was a bunch of bad old emotions. And just, at least it's done. At least it's taken care of. And I'm doing good on my keto, getting good on spending, getting good on everything. And hopefully getting good on everything else. But that's really all to talk about, and I need to get ready for work. And have a nice day. That's general update video for Monday, February first Monday general update. Glad I got 2 general updates in a row. I didn't have to wait another year to do the monthly update. But anyway, thanks for watching. Check out blog links and Patreon links in the descriptions below, and have a nice day.